Hey, how's it going? I'm a C2, with my highest rank being C3, but I'm a really good player. So good in fact that I can almost consistently hit one of these shots. Are you this person just going through training packs trying to learn how to do the breezy flick, but every time you just fail? Well, don't worry, because after this you'll be doing breezes from this to this. Now don't think you'll be able to do this overnight, because it took me months to even get consistent with the breezy flick. But what I can do is to give you easier steps to which you can achieve this in even a shorter amount of time. And what's even better is that this can apply to any platform. PS4, Xbox, PC, Switch, heck, even the Wii Remote. Now some of you might be more comfortable with different controls, and I won't even bother to translate to KBM. But bear with me and try to follow along. Now first, there are multiple variants of the breezy flick, and you better know which one you're trying to attempt. There's the original that we all know and love. There's the delayed breezy flick. And then there's Jazer flick, which I'm embarrassed to say that this is my best attempt. But let's just say for the sake of the video that you're trying to attempt the first breezy flick, to which you already need to know a multitude of things to even grasp the image of how to do a breezy. But let's just say that you already know 3 things. 1. How to boost manage. 2. How to musty. And 3. How to dribble. If you already know how to do these things, then there's a breezy inside of your Rocket League mechanics. And it's my job to bring it out. So let's get started. So first, I think there are 3 steps to mastering the breezy. Step 1, speed. Step 2, the setup. Step 3, the flick. So let's start with step 1. It's very important that step 1 is almost perfect, for if you're going too fast, the ball will go behind you, and you'll look stupid. And if you go out too slow at one point, the ball will be too far in front of you. It's very crucial for you to get the perfect amount of speed, for the right amount of speed leads to the perfect setup. And as to give you a general idea to where the ball should be, it should be placed right about here. And this is where the ball is just right at the edge of your car. Once you get this down, we're moving on to step 2. And here at step 2, this is where things get a little complicated. Because right now you are seeing me doing some weird spins, and you might be wondering what this is. This is a tornado spin. And to do a tornado spin, you must first have arrow left or right binded. And in my case, I have arrow left binded to my square and arrow right binded to my R1. Now once you have arrow left or arrow right binded to whichever you find most comfortable, you're just going to go in the opposite direction of what you have your arrow binded to. Say in my case, for instance, I have arrow left, so I'm going to jump while going right, holding square. And after that, you're going to turn your car until the bottom of your car faces towards you, which then you will let go of square. So let's recap through all the steps that we've been through before we get to the last step. Step 1 was dribbling it to achieve the Goldilocks zone, not too far, not too close. And step 2 was holding square, turning right, and jumping all at the same time, turning our car facing towards us, letting go square once it hits that midway point. But wait, I hear you. We're at the final step, and the first 2 steps were complicated as hell. What does step 3 take? Well, just backflip. Yep, that's it. All you have to do is backflip to complete the breezy flick. You've done it. So now that you know how it works, it should look something like this. Step 1, dribble. Step 2, setup. Step 3, backflip. But if you can't seem to do a breezy flick, don't worry, practice makes perfect. And I have some tips maybe if you're having trouble. When dribbling, you want to make sure you see no sparks whatsoever. Generally, I see no difference, but apparently I've been hearing it makes a huge difference for other people. Another tip is using your boost to adjust where you are. If you're too forward, you might be able to go back a little bit with your boost, and if you're too sideways, you could just adjust using your boost. And maybe one final tip that I can think of is maybe you should go on an exhibition match and make the game slow motion to make it easier for you. But for now, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed and you learned a new mechanic today. Otherwise, I'll see you later.